we're taking you on a controversial African safari. All it takes is a jeep, a gun, and beyond that fence, a soon-to-be dead rhino. There's no tracking required, not much sweating either. And at the end, your trophy is neatly carried away by a tractor. It's something called captive or canned hunting.
But the basic premise is animals trapped within a fenced enclosure from which they cannot escape. And then people go in and pay a fee to kill those animals. Basically,
Andrew Page works for the Humane Society, which used hidden cameras to document this brutal pastime here in the United States. The practice is restricted or outlawed in 25 states, including Arizona. But take a look online and you'll find there are hundreds of so-called exotic game hunting ranches in business across the country. For a few $1,000s, you're guaranteed to kill anything from an African oryx to a zebra. Who would want to kill a zebra?
well, you'd be surprised. It's like an easy way to kill an exotic African animal without taking the trip to Africa.
Humane Society cameras capture the animals, the hunters, and the ranch guides. In many cases, the animals are hand-raised with no fear of humans. The hunters need no skill whatsoever, and the guides make it as easy as possible to make a kill.
I do a lot of tranquilizing.
Oh, how come?
I do it. People pay me.
Okay. What would that accomplish?
Well, we would assume that it makes it even easier.
And that leads us to the most disturbing kill the Humane Society witnessed. A man with a bow and arrow repeatedly shooting a ram in the back, in the leg. It's trapped in a pen with nowhere to run. This is not a clean kill. The animal appears to suffer until it's finally shot with a gun.
They don't get paid unless you bring a trophy animal home with you. So they're going to make sure that you make that kill.
According to Page, the reason canned hunts are not illegal across the country is because of support from organizations like this one. The Safari Club International, based here in Tucson, keeps a set of record books, and it allows hunters who have shot game at captive hunting facilities to enter those kills in its record books. The Humane Society says that creates an incentive for hunters to spend their money at these captive hunting ranches. Why would Safari Club defend captive hunting?
Well, the term captive hunting is a little bit disingenuous. We don't defend captive hunting. Safari Club International supports preserve or estate hunting.
Dr. Larry Rudolph argues there is a distinction. He is the past president of the Safari Club and says the lodges his organization supports use ethical fair chase standards, meaning the animals have a chance to get away from the hunters. When we brought up the Humane Society video, frankly, when I saw it, it made me want to vomit.
We're talking about two completely different entities.
But CBS 5 Investigates found although SCI officials say they don't support canned hunts, that organization's Political Action Committee protects them. Armed with hundreds of thousands of dollars in contributions, it's lobbied Congress against bills that would crack down on canned hunting. Why should Joe or Sally Phoenix think that it's a good idea to hunt these sometimes endangered species in the United States?
What real preserve or estate hunting has done, quite honestly, has protected certain species that are now extinct in the world.
The Humane Society disagrees, and so do many other hunting groups and hunters who say there's nothing positive about shooting animals trapped by fences.